Dragon Drop Podcast.
This is the Dragon Drop Podcast number 24. And this week, I had a weird interaction. It was out in the woods, and some chick called me cutesy, demure. So,
Demure.
called her a bitch. And after that, I just walked away. Because what are you going to do? I don't know what that means. I thought it was derogatory, you know?
All right, there is a trend
Kinda
on
like
the
fluff
internet
me
now
up,
where this
bring me
trans
down.
woman on TikTok kind of says to not be like too much, to be cutesy, demure.
I thought it was like manure. You know what I mean? That's
It's
what I
manure.
heard.
It's like the opposite.
Like you smell like shit.
No,
Yeah.
nope. It's it's like the opposite of like when someone is a super annoying and just being a little extra. Like be a little more passive and quiet.
But that's what you are, Dan, is he's passive and quiet.
I'm not talking shit about Jules. Okay. Jules
Like
is the name of the TikTok creator that started the trend. Okay.
That's still a good vape. Jules are still good vapes.
The
Okay.
crazy thing I heard about that story though is that, like 4 people tried to copyright it that weren't the creator. Like there's this guy that just keeps copywriting every popular phrase, and you can just do that. You can just try to steal rights to any phrase, even if you didn't come up with it.
It's like when you go out and you can lawsuit farm. So like you trip on someone's property, sue them, and then you keep farming lawsuits, and that can be that's your job, really.
Have you seen the clips of like the Chinese people that jump on your windshield?
Yeah, they like
In
America?
No,
fall
it's
back
in
into your
China.
car.
It's in China, but
Oh.
like they got if they didn't have the dash cam on, they could say that
Yeah.
you ran them over.
No
But
proof.
they always have the dash cam. So,
That's crazy, man.
Do they have 2,500 dualies in China?
what is
Yeah,
Do they do like the coal
they got
rolling?
Cummins, dude.
Right, do they got Cummins?
What are you talking about? Dualies?
6.2 Cummins? Yeah, dualies.
They got hammies ripping out there.
I have one of those. That's a different kind of dually.
That's a dolly or
A
dolly?
dually, it's DUAL, dual. Like the back tires, there's multiple dualies.
These are
DUAL.
guns, dude.
Yeah, dual pistols.
Yeah, these are guns
Checks out.
from that Splatoon.
Dualies are like it's got 4 wheels in the back of the truck, and then they smoke you out when they take off.
This
Yeah,
That's a quad. That's a dually quad.
dually what? Are you talking about like a pickup truck with 4 wheels?
Yeah.
In the back?
Yeah,
In the back.
F350 dually. F250 dually.
You've never heard of
something-
this, Lidge?
I've never heard it called a dually. I just think of them as
Oh.
cars with extra tires.
The first pick on the top left there. This is a dually.
4x4 Dodge Ram. They don't make the Dodge Ram anymore, right?
They still do.
It hasn't been Dodge in literally over 10 years. It
Now
is
it's
Ram.
Stellantis.
What are you talking about?
It's not Dodge Ram. It is Ram. There is no Dodge Ram anymore.
I don't believe you. I'm looking this up. I don't think that's
Ram
true.
pickup.
Right here, 1980 to present.
It's not Dodge anymore.
The Ram pickup marketed as the Dodge Ram until 2010. Doesn't make it not Dodge Ram.
Not owned by Dodge. not Dodge.
It's owned by Stellantis because they stopped being
Yeah.
Daimler Chrysler. They became
Previously,
Stellantis.
Ram was part of the Dodge line of trucks. The name Ram, okay, it previously was Dodge Ram. It's no longer Dodge Ram. It's
Now
just Ram.
Ram 1500. Like that's the car. The
But Dodge is
1500.
still a company. What
Does
is
Dodge
true.
even make anything? Dodge Dart? Do they even make those?
Dodge Dart,
Yeah.
dude? What a car.
What?
Okay, right.
Okay, they make the Charger.
I'm trying to
They
find
make the
lists
Hornet.
of Dodge vehicles.
Oh, here, but current.
Yeah,
Well,
they
let's
still do.
okay, 1940s trucks.
Trucks. Here we go. Anything.
They stopped making the Dakota in 2011.
All right. What about the Ram?
I'm not seeing the Ram here. SUVs, minivans. Wouldn't it
Should be part of the trucks.
right. Dodge D50 Ram.
Big truck debates.
They made little ones in Japan.
Ram's gonna make a little truck in the future,
Dodge.
little midsize.
They
not a
the
Dodge
Dart.
Ram.
The Dart, dude. They stopped making the Dart.
2017.
2017. Made in
Yeah,
China.
that had so many probs.
It's probably because they're made in China. Okay, that's not very American. Dodge.
It's no longer Dodge Ram.
It's just called the Ram.
It's Ram trucks. Ram.
Dude, that's like naming it like Camaro, the Camaro car instead of like a Chevy Camaro.
No, it's different because it's still the Chevy Camaro. They didn't spin off Camaro into its own brand. Ram is its own brand. It's no longer Dodge Ram. It's just Ram.
So there's no Dodge at all then.
There's Dodge.
There's Dodge Charger.
Just
Dodge
go on the Dodge
Challenger.
website. You'll
So
see
this
all
is
the
kind of
different
like
cars.
the Hummer then.
R-
Where like
Probably.
GM makes the Hummer, but it's not a Chevy, it's not a GM, it's a Hummer. You know?
Yeah, go to Dodge's website. There is the Hornet, the Charger, the Challenger, the Durango. They do have Ram trucks as you click on it, and it's a separate website, ramtrucks.com. This is ramtrucks.com.
You need to look at Dodge, dude.
I don't
This
like
is not
this,
Dodge.
dude. I don't like this at all, dude. It's still a Dodge Ram to me. Does it still have a
Okay,
Hemi or
well,
not?
Yeah.
It's got a Hemi in it.
Oh, right there. Yeah, supercharged Hemi V8.
Oh shit.
It's still
It's
a
a
Hemi.
TRX, so
This is the upgraded version.
yeah.
This
they
is a
haven't
lot of
released
truck
a
talk.
TRX
No
yet.
one needs 702 horsepower. Right.
People with peepees that they're embarrassed about, dude.
But the horsepower doesn't. It's the torque that matters, right?
Yeah. It's when the horsepower comes into play and based on the RPMs. There's a lot of factors.
All right, I don't think any of us. We wouldn't get a Dodge Ram anyway, or a Ram.
I'd get
Too
a
much
Ram.
money.
They're very affordable nowadays.
I think
They are.
I consider
Base
getting
are like
a,
60 grand.
No, they're not. You can get.
Aren't they?
I was looking at them. You can get one for like 33,000, 35. They're like one of the
What?
cheapest full size nowadays. 'Cause
Really?
You can still get the Ram Classic. That version is like
The
a lot
Dodge
cheaper
Ram?
than the other shit.
There's no Dodge Ram.
There used
Ram
to be.
trucks.
Can you get a Dodge
Look at the,
Ram?
look at
like
the
a
Dodge though.
2014?
See what the Dodge vehicles are now. Because
Dodge.
they released like the Hornet, which is like a little SUV they try to make like a sports car. Because they want to keep like Ram and Dodge separate. They want Ram to be the trucks, Dodge to be like just the cars, SUVs.
Okay.
that are,
They
like,
got
known as like power vehicles. For
they got
whatever
two
reason.
sports cars. They got a Charger and a Challenger. SUVs. They got two as well. Hornet and Durango. They still make
Damn, the
Dodge
Durangos looks just like it did 15 years ago.
up to 7 seating. Okay, and they have a SRT, whatever that is. Just no picture, I guess.
It's just like the
ChatGPT
style
says-
of the different race car of the whatever
Dude,
version.
ChatGPT is like pre-2022 info, right? Come on.
No, they say Dodge stopped producing the Dodge Ram as a distinct model in 2009. After that, the Ram name was rebranded as its own separate entity under the Ram Trucks division. This split allowed Dodge to focus on performance cars while Ram specialized in trucks and commercial vehicles. The Ram trucks are still produced today, but are no longer branded as Dodge vehicles.
So you're telling me that in 2009 the government bailed out like Daimler Chrysler or Stellantis, whatever the hell, and they just stopped making Dodge Rams. They just changed.
They split it off because the Ram trucks were probably profitable and they didn't want the whole brand to go down with it. So they kept trucks over here so that they didn't have to, they could get, they could spit Ram or Dodge down the toilet if it happens.
Is this before that yellow Camaro came out? What year was that new Camaro from Chevy with Transformers?
So what year
What year did Bumblebee come out?
Yeah, yes,
actually?
for real though. Bumblebee was like the rejuvenation of the Dodge or of the Chevy Camaro.
2007.
Okay, so you're telling me that Dodge Chargers aren't profitable?
Actually, the Charger, those are really popular amongst.
Yeah, because for the
African
value of performance you get versus the cost,
The
it's,
Ram
like, worth
Charger.
it.
The Ram Charger.
No,
Okay.
The Ram Charger, what are
Never.
you even talking about?
Just-
This is like 10 minutes of Ram talk at this
okay,
point.
let's move on. Okay, Ozempic. What do you guys think of Ozempic?
we talked about this, man. It's not.
Yeah, but what do you think
gonna
about
help people long-term.
Ozempic in terms of government spending? 'Cause,
I don't know what you mean.
All right, so this story here about Elon and Bernie. I saw like a story where in North Carolina, the state government's health plan was spending $125 million a month or a year on Ozempic for only 2,500 workers. That's insane, right? That's
Yeah.
that's more than the budget for anything else. Like I'm all for like socialized medicine and all that crap, but not when you're paying 5 times as much for Ozempic as you do in any other country.
America is fucked up, and
Why?
here's why.
Because conservatives don't let people negotiate prices.
No.
Okay, let's move on. That's not
That's
it.
not-
Okay, that's not it.
So it's because the food industry is all processed foods, and they feed us all stuff that's not actually food and makes you fat. So then you're obese, and then they subsidize drugs for the pharmaceutical industry to make you skinny again, and it's just this cycle of
Okay.
weird capitalism that's not
All right, Bill, should
like
there
healthy
be
for anybody.
more or less regulation in food to make it healthier?
I think the food industry needs education, not regulation.
So if you just tell them to do it, they'll do it for what reason?
Well, the people consuming the goods. So if people learn, just like cigarettes are bad, they learn don't eat Cheez-Its because it's not even food. Eventually, people stop doing it because they understand that it's bad for you.
So you're
rather
under
than
the
just having
impression-
it on TV and it's fun and cool. People stop consuming things that aren't actually food.
You think that people that eat Cheez-Its all day can be educated? That's really
gotta give 'em a
optimistic,
chance,
That's
man.
really optimistic.
But there's no push even in that direction of educating people. Eventually,
There's no money in it. That's why it won't happen.
Right. So if you were
you
to
know.
regulate it and maybe like not let them make the food so processed, they wouldn't make the food so processed.
What they
'cause
should
wouldn't
do
be allowed
to better help everybody is not allow companies to make commercials on the products like that. Because ultimately, that's what's incentivizing people to buy it is the knowledge and the fact that oh, there's a new fucking chip, dude, the Dorito Loco Taco flavor.
3D
Whoa.
Doritos. 3D.
dude, Mountain Dew
Bring them back,
Doritos,
low key, but
Mountain Dew
yeah,
Doritos. It's gross.
Baja Blast
Starbucks.
Dorito.
Starbucks sugar Doritos, dude.
I mean, they
Anything.
brought on the big Cheez-It into Taco Bell, dude. That's the thing. That's like what's getting them more people in Taco Bell is the fact that there's a Cheez-It thing. You know what I mean? It's like shit like that.
It's not even food.
The advertising's
Refresh
the issue.
your taste buds.
Because like, what do young kids do? They probably watch the
you-
most TV, and then they're just mostly absorbed into it. So
Are you advocating that there should be regulation in junk food advertisement?
I think that would make sense.
What
I mean,
would you vote for?
junk food can go a lot of different ways. I mean, it's just I don't know.
This is the fine line between, regulating it and going full Michelle Obama. And
I mean, what are they doing to the healthy foods? They're sealing healthy foods nowadays with plastic. Like that's like been a new thing, and they don't have to put that on labels. They're putting they're spraying the veggies with like chloride or some shit just to get
Yeah, I feel
it
like
preserved. Like there's a lot of shit that's not transparent.
it's not regulated,
So
but it should be, right? Like they wouldn't even put nutrition labels on stuff if they weren't forced to.
yeah, and they hide a lot of the smaller quantity ingredients because they can't list them. It's under 1%. It's like it's not even there. It's just trace.
It's kind of like how you guys ever eat like one of those little breath mints that are Tic Tac. It's like it says it's 0 calories, but that's ridiculous, right? It can't be
Because-
0.
What is it?
It's less than 1, so they round down.
Oh, okay.
They can't say it's a half gal.
The same thing with
They
like
don't wanna
diet
do
drinks.
that.
It's not really 0. It's almost nothing, but it's not 0.
And the diet drinks, isn't it because the artificial sweeteners affect your blood sugar levels that it screws with like your glucose levels and eventually just makes you fat anyway? Even if it's 0 calories, it like screws with your metabolic.
I think it's more like
Signals.
some fat shits they'll drink like a diet Coke, right? And like they'll eat more because they think they had less calories because they had a diet Coke instead of a regular Coke.
And sugar makes you a lot more hungry. So like if you eat some candy, and then like 5 minutes later you can be like, man, I wish I had more fucking candy. Like
Well,
this
on
is
your
how it
diet,
works.
You need protein and fiber, right? You guys on the Metamucil train yet? Because I'm not, but I feel like eventually I'm gonna have to.
the fiber supplements, dude. No, I don't. I'll try not to. I don't know when I'd need to get to that point.
When your shits
when you're not-
are
when-
getting real bad.
That's like rock hard and you can't.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I eat like 4 apples a day, so
What?
I think I'm good.
What are you buying bags of apples every? That's
Yeah.
fucking 28 apples a week, man.
I'm a psychopath.
No way. Are you seriously just hanging out at the apple orchard, just stocking up?
I mean, it's about that season, dude. I need to get out there and get some freshies, but yeah.
Well, they only last like a week, man. You got your own
I don't have a problem going through them.
Mm,
I mean, apples are what 80 calories a pop. So you eat 4 of them. That's not a lot.
Get some good pectin in you.
Good fiber, only a little bit of cyanide.
Yeah.
that's in the seeds. You just
Yeah.
don't eat the seeds.
Yeah, but I'm sure if they tested the rest of it, there'd be a little bit too, right? Like how everything has lead in it. Just a
You could
little
do the
bit.
cyanide
Lead's good for
fentanyl
you.
challenge.
Lead. It keeps the radiation away.
Yeah. That blocks EMFs, so it's actually really good for you.
Oh, EMFs, man.
That's why they banned lead paint, because they wanted everyone to get irradiated, so they'd kill the population, obviously.
This is what I want to know. Okay, we heard about the conspiracy of 5G, and
Okay.
I don't know anything about it. Is there anything about is it just like Wi-Fi? Like why were they so concerned about 5G? There was 4G, no one gives a shit. There's 3G, no one gives a shit. What's 5G, and why is it
an easy way to farm content is make conspiracy content? So easy peasy. They
What's
don't know much
the
about it.
benefit of 5G over 4 though? That's what I don't understand.
It's just,
I think it's faster
it's
speed,
just
right?
generations, man. Like yeah, it's like way faster than 4G. There's 4G, then there was 4G LTE, which was like long-term evolution, but then they just gave up on it like 5 years in and switched to 5G. 5G is 5 gigahertz instead of being like 2 point whatever 2.4. So it's faster, but it doesn't go as far. So it's like not as good through buildings, but you can get way higher speeds on it.
I think people didn't like it because of all the support, and that was like during COVID is when they really ramped up like the infrastructure of building all the 5G towers and shit like that, and people hated that.
I think it's because a lot of it was built by China, and they don't want China controlling.
It's a surveillance state,
networks.
dude.
Everywhere's a surveillance state. We're in Michigan. For our Senate, we're voting against a CIA agent and an FBI agent. Okay,
those are the two people for Senate.
Yes.
How many senators are there in Michigan?
What kind of question? There's
16
U.S. senators.
Oh,
not
House representatives.
I think it's like 118 total between the House and Senate. It's a ridiculous number. It's not like an easy number to look up.
For Michigan?
Yeah, it's not like a solid 100 or something like the U.S. senators. But I'm talking about U.S. senators. Right now we have Gary Peters and we have Debbie Stabenow. Debbie Stabenow is retiring. So running to replace her is Alyssa Slotkin, former CIA, and Mike Rogers, former FBI, the guy that was all about the Patriot Act. Okay.
So they're both people we don't want.
I don't like Alyssa Slotkin's haircut.
And her name.
Yeah, not the best name, and the fact that she just keeps posting the same picture of her in the military outfit to make it seem like she's cool,
Yeah, military.
But also, I met Mike Rogers, and that dude fucking sucks.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he's got a nice name. That says a lot about the guy.
Yeah,
it's probably his natural name too.
Mike Rogers.
Got a natural white American name. I hear you, man.
I must
Mike
change my last name to Rogers.
Where's our Asian American Michigan senators?
We have a Michigan state rep that is Hmong, the first one ever in like the area where the movie Gran Torino is, Highland Park.
Where's our Dearborn?
We already have one. You just don't know about it. Dearborn representative is Rashida Tlaib, and she ran against nobody, so I don't really see her as a legitimate state rep at all. She ran against nobody.
I saw news that the Dearborn people are endorsing Trump.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
that was a big thing, right? Allegedly.
Any fundamentalist religious people are conservative, so yes, they would vote for right-wing people, and they all hate gays. So it's like the right-wing Christians and the right-wing Muslims hate gays in the same way.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So all of the liberal people in America are anti-Israel, right?
No,
or
a
majority?
Thing. I'd say like 15%, but you see online, you think it's way more than that.
Right. So 15% are from the river to the sea, right?
Depends who's saying the phrase, man.
But they're gay. Like the gays in America are from the river to the sea, but if they were to go to Gaza, they would toss them off a building.
Yeah, but like people see you as virtuous and a good person online if you say it.
Okay. Virtue signaling.
If you river to the sea essentially means you want to kill every single Israeli and replace them with Palestine. That's essentially what that phrase means, right?
Genocide.
Yeah.
Which we wanted to stop having that be a story that we wanted to keep telling. Remember last week?
Yeah.
Let's not keep telling the story of genocide again and
Stop
again.
genocide, please.
Well, every country's done a little bit of genocide. Us
Stop
too.
genociding my 4G.
We genocided
Bring
all
it
the Indians,
back.
right?
Indians, like
In
the
America. The Native Americans.
the Native Americans.
Yeah,
Were they also genociding back the people that were settling?
I don't think
It was a mutual genocide.
They weren't too successful at it. It seems
there was just too many. There was too many.
That's like saying the Vietnamese genocided us back while we're bombing them too. That's not what happened. Okay, but no.
It's an
I got a
important
question.
viewpoint to keep in mind, though.
Why are Asians like smaller?
What?
Why are they so small?
Why
Because
are Swedish people so tall?
It's all the meatballs they,
Yeah, why?
It's probably just a biological, that's who survived, man.
Like they didn't eat enough vitamins when they were developing, and then
probably
over
had-
time they just stay small.
Thousands of years of like malnourishment, right? Everyone makes fun of how short Napoleon was, but he was like average height for the time.
Oh, dude, you ever been in like
just because he was a dick.
You ever go through like a tour of something like a house that was in the 1800s, and you look at the bed or like the chairs, and they're like tiny.
Yeah.
They're like for tiny people, but those are like a man's bed, and it's like a child's bed.
Yeah,
smaller than a twin size.
In my hometown, there was a cemetery that had like a home from the 1800s, and it's like you walk in there, you're like, "There's no way this is real. This is like Oompa Loompas lived here. Like, how did people actually, call this a comfortable spot?" But granted, I guess settling maybe is just more temporary. But yeah, were they really that much smaller? It's crazy to think about.
It's got to be calories.
All right. I found
vitamins,
a graph.
Right?
Yeah. Found a graph.
Okay. All right, explain this graph to us.
The graph here starts at 1800 or 1810 and goes all the way to 1980. Average height of men by birth year, 1810 to 1980, and in looks like whatever this year was, like 1830-ish. People were pretty short, and they got shorter for a little while. They started getting taller around 1900.
Maybe it's like
Germany's real tall.
Diet, getting your bones more dense, and
I think it's more likely that Germany did eugenics, but all right.
Ooh,
it's like nutrition before you have your growth spurt. It's maybe genetically capped, but based on nutrition, you can help it. So
why are Nigerians getting shorter? Everybody else is getting taller or staying the same. What? All right. So what the hell is this?
Sea robins are fish with the wings of a bird and multiple legs, like a crab.
It's a misleading title.
See, what I don't understand about this is fish and crabs are from separate genuses, right? They go down different lines of evolution. How is a fish and a crab now the same thing? It's like you take a cat and a human.
Fish is an umbrella term, right? Like not all fish are like piscine, right?
That looks like a fish right there. It's got a dorsal. It's got a
This is
gills?
a fish, right? Like it doesn't even have heart. This is a fish.
Dude, crabs don't have gills. Fish have gills. It's got gills.
Well, it's a sea robin.
It's got legs like a crab. It's walking on the bottom.
Nobody's calling this thing a crab.
Look at it walk.
They're saying it walks like a crab. They're not saying it's a crab.
Why is it walking like that?
They use taste bud covered legs to sense and dig up prey along the sea floor.
Whoa!
Yeah,
you could taste with your fingers.
I think everything. Yeah, the crabs can't taste with their fingers, but this fish can.
Dude, it would be wild if you could taste with your fingers and you're like taking a shower and you're washing your nether regions and you're like, oh man, I taste like shit.
I'm ripe.
Highly unusual animal. All right. It just looks like a kind of like a what's the fish that smallmouth eat? Goby.
Ooh. I think this is a perfect segue to talk about chimeras. And are we making human animal hybrids, and are they in labs yet to be released?
Like probably not, dude.
No?
Why you say probably not? That's crazy.
You got the Zonky?
That seems like not very ethical to just like okay. Have you Dan? Have you,
Ethical?
Ethical.
have you guys watched Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
Yeah.
So
Which
you
one?
know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about when he does the homunculus of his daughter, or the chimera of his daughter.
What do you mean he does?
Pretty early on
Describe
in
it
the show.
for the
Whoa,
people
that's
like
not how
me
it goes.
who don't know.
Okay.
He sacrifices his daughter if he's with a dog.
In the world of Full Metal Alchemist, each state alchemist, which is a government employed wizard, basically, right? They have to recertify, like, and prove that they're worth being paid. So there's like a scientist that he combines his own daughter with a dog to prove that he can to keep his state
That's
certification.
huge spoilers, but
It's like
It's an old show.
It's like 3 or 4 episodes into like a 70 episode show. But this show is real sad at some points. In the end, he fights God, right? That's a spoiler. Okay, a guy that just turns his hand into a knife fights God.
So if we could take a human, what animal would we want to combine it with to make like the ultimate animal? Because like you want to maintain the faculties, the mental faculties of the human. Is it a lion?
probably octopus, dude.
Octopus?
All right,
Do we want the legs?
In the
You want
movie
a
Jupiter
camel? You want
Ascending,
dexterity.
they actually explore this in the science fiction movie Jupiter Ascending, Bill. You see, Channing Tatum here is actually part wolf. Okay.
Oh, dude, I've never thought of a wolf human hybrid.
Yeah, he's a wolf. He's a
dude.
human with like wolf
No
traits
way.
added in. And what's his got furry shit. Okay, but also Sean Bean's character in this movie is like a human bee hybrid, so he's like a worker drone.
A human
Bee
bee
hybrid
hybrid.
sounds
Whoa.
nice, dude.
Look at this guy. This guy's a bird,
Looks like an owl.
or I don't know. Well, owls are birds, right?
If they had human pig hybrids, what would be the benefit?
We are a human pig hybrid.
Do 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 do.
That's old.
The benefit would be more closely matching organs for transplants.
Ooh.
They already do.
Yeah, and they don't match
skin
that great,
grafts
man.
And stuff.
They don't
but-
match that great. You gotta take meds for the rest of your life, and you die anyway pretty soon.
Yeah, remember the, organ transplant? What was that guy have? His
It was a
kidney or
pig heart,
something?
wasn't it? Wasn't it a heart?
Oh, it was a heart.
Pig heart. And he died after
Damn.
maybe a month. That's pretty dope, though.
It was if it was beaten.
Okay. I'm going to be real here. I mean, unless he's just doing it for science. Okay. Either A, you just die of heart failure, or B, you undergo a heart transplant with a pig heart, suffer for a month, and then die. I think I'm going to go with die.
He had to have had the incentive to give like money to his family after he passes, because there's no way that you could. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should actually do that.
Are they paying these people to do experimental surgeries?
I feel like they would have to.
That makes
Or
sense.
like, how could a company just be like, you know what? Yeah.
Well, if they don't have to, they won't. Right? Companies
I don't know what the
don't do
incentive
stuff.
would. There is no incentive. That's what I think the point I was making was die from heart failure or almost die and then get a pig heart and then die in a month after you suffer for a month. Unless that
it's
extra
like the
month
research
is like
value
100
in there.
100 grand. And the research value.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, there's companies that just want to see it tested because of ethics. To make it publicly known ethically. Someone would have to volunteer or whatever. But I feel like they would have to incentivize that on top of the person just saying they want to as well, because of liability. Because it's like more guaranteeing and their failure of their organs and shit.
All right, we got this
It's a
story
huge
about
risk.
Ancient Famunda cheese,
Famunda.
whatever this is. DNA from world's oldest cheese extracted from an unusual source.
Man,
Mummies.
I would not try that.
Scientists have successfully placed a DNA strand from what they believe to be the world's oldest cheese, yanking from Bronze Age mummies in a Chinese graveyard circa 2000 BC. The Dairy Delight is a kefir cheese. What's kefir? What does that even mean?
Kefir.
Beer.
It's grains. Fermented grains.
It's
Fermented milk.
okay. That's the only way to keep something good in 2000 BC, right? Is have it be fermented.
So that's 4,000 years ago they were fermenting milk into cheese.
So are we finding out that Chinese people did make cheese first? It was like,
Damn, 4,000 years ago, they were making cheese.
I mean, what else do you do with all your farm animal?
They didn't have
uses?
YouTube shorts to take up all their time,
YouTube
or TikTok or Tinder.
When you guys watch YouTube shorts, how quickly do you get videos where people are just shooting guns?
I get 0 gun shooting videos.
You don't get any gun shooting videos?
Felix getting slapped because he's in
Dude,
the news to do
Dude,
shooting.
I got like a lot of like shooting videos and like videos trying to make you be Christian or like anti-Muslim. It was just really, really right-wing stuff. But like,
I do get a fair amount of conservative content fed to me.
some dude did like a little experiment recently where he like made a fresh account, and like no matter what, you eventually get pushed down the alt-right pipeline. Like no matter
YouTube,
what, you
huh?
eventually see Jordan Peterson, like stuff like that.
Sure.
Would it be based on like your IP though? Like would you have to like change that to potentially get different, like location based probably?
I'm not sure. I think they probably did an incognito thing, but
Dude,
I don't do shorts, so I don't know. I never experienced it.
I think I told you guys this before, but back in the day, this is a few years ago when I was on TikTok, I got my algorithm to be only breastfeeding women where their
this.
nips would show. Like it was nip slips on TikTok, which obviously you can't be showing nips on TikTok, but it was like breastfeeding nip videos. That was my whole algorithm. That's
'Cause it's
definitely not happening
educational.
on YouTube Shorts. Like you're not getting nip slip every video on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I think
TikTok-
I think YouTube cares about its algorithm, while TikTok just cares about keeping you on the app.
Right.
So they'll feed you. They'll feed you whatever.
And so I have an account out there. I could probably find it where if you log in, nips, dude.
Big ones, big long.
We got an
sausage
account for
nips.
everything, dude.
Oh,
Dude, long nips are the best.
Okay,
It's true.
what else? What do we want to go over some Ian topics?
Sure, let's see what
Yeah,
Ian's
if he's
got.
blessed us with some more tops.
All right,
Our biggest fan.
This is an important one here. Like, when would you say this Tuesday versus next Tuesday versus last Tuesday? I think you say this Tuesday when it's within 7 days, right? And you would say next Tuesday if it's the Tuesday of the next calendar week. And you would say last Tuesday if it was the previous calendar week, not the current one. So it could be Wednesday and you say last Tuesday. You don't mean the day before. You mean 8 days ago. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I mean that seems pretty clear to me, and I would agree.
Come on.
I don't see how there's any other way I could go. But
Some people think next Tuesday, it's Monday. You say next Tuesday, it means tomorrow.
yeah, that's like
Ugh.
psycho shit though.
If it was Friday, I would say next Tuesday.
That's the next calendar week. So
Yeah. I wouldn't say this Tuesday if it's Friday. That's weird.
but you would say this Tuesday if it was Sunday. And you're going.
Maybe it
into-
depends like when the calendar does the week start on Sunday.
Yeah, do you
Does it
guys-
start on Monday?
What do you guys think?
Saturday.
Sunday or Monday? What's the first day of the week? I think Sunday.
I think ideologically Sunday, but realistically it's Monday.
I mean, like business wise, it's Monday. But like
Yeah,
calendars
Business
still-
wise, Sunday.
don't calendars show Sunday first? Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
makes Sunday the first day of the week.
culturally Sunday, but like
Thank you.
really the week starts on Monday. Sunday is still kind of the weekend, like it's the last day of the weekend. And then Monday, that's the first day of the week.
I think culturally Monday, but because like school on Monday, when shit gets real, work on Monday.
Shit gets real Sunday night, dude.
Yeah, you get anxiety
They
of
call it
waking up
the
again.
Sunday
Fuck.
scaries.
Sunday blues.
God. Okay.
I like the scaries, though. That's cool.
What's up with these 3D printed sharks?
These 3D printed pipes inspired by shark intestines outperform Tesla valves.
That's a
thought that-
loaded title.
I literally thought this was a pipe like you smoke out of. I thought it was like a sweet bong that was like shark intestine bong. I didn't realize it was about cars.
Well, it's on arstechnica.com, man. It's not on like fucking sharkvapes.com.
Oh, this is like the thing where they had a miniature scale map of the Tokyo subway system, and they put fungus in it, and it redesigned the Tokyo subway system to be more efficient. This is like the same thing where shark intestines probably evolved to be really efficient, and humans are making these valves that are not all that efficient yet, and so it's showing them like, hey, evolution has already figured this out for you. This is how you make valves.
So what we need to do is do Jupiter Ascending's human shark hybrid, and we get the shark valves from gene
Shark
editing
valves.
We need Shark Boy.
and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
What were Shark Boy's powers? I've never seen the movie.
He would get angry, he would channel his rage, and he would grow teeth and be able to bite. And probably swim.
He's like a were
He'd
shark,
spurt out. Yeah.
Ooh.
like a
I
werewolf.
just remember he
shark.
like bit out the cage and he probably swam. I don't know, Lava Girl, she probably had some weird bowel movements. You know, like
Mm.
Did the
feel
same
bad for that
people that
one.
made that make Spy Kids or not?
I feel like that's got to be the case.
I think so.
It seemed like
almost
the
positive.
same. It was the same universe, just different metaverse. So
Shark Boy is a West Michigan native. Oh,
Grand Rapids.
no,
He probably watches
man.
your
He's from-
news that
from
you
Hudsonville,
produced.
dude.
watermelon head,
He's from Hudsonville?
Hudsonville, where
melon heads.
old OC Summer lives.
Dang.
Well, that's
I'm trying to convince him to come on the pod.
$3.
He's resistant.
Pay him. Pay him what he's
I'll pay
worth.
him.
Pay him what he's worth.
$20 maybe, right? $20?
$3.
For your time, sir. For your
$3?
time.
Caden Boyd. Wait, no, Shark Boy isn't. Wait. Oh, Max is the girl?
That's way ahead of its time. They were like gender fluid back in 2005.
Yeah, Shark Boy Lava
Maxine
Girl's
has
woke.
always been a girl's name.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
you got Maxine, then you got Maximus. Two different.
And Maxwell. I think there's a lot more. There's a lot more Maxwells out there than you think, man.
Maximilian.
There's more Maxwells than there are Maximilians and
Mighty
Maximuses.
Max.
Are you guys speaking of Maximus? Are you guys gonna watch the new Gladiator?
I don't think I've
They're
seen
making
the
a
old
new
one.
Gladiator. You haven't seen Russell Crowe?
Kevin Spacey and Gladiator.
It's Kevin Spacey in Gladiator.
I don't know.
It's
I just
about
said
the
a name.
Greeks, right?
I think it's about the Romans actually.
All right, that's kind of like the Greeks.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's
Why? Okay.
the Chinese are kind of like the Japanese.
I got the columns, dude. It's like the same thing.
Okay, Greeks
Architecture.
versus the Romans. What's the difference?
Countries,
Oh, it's different countries?
eras, years.
Italy?
Greeks are in Greece. The Romans
Greece.
are in Italy. Yeah. Well, they all are on the Mediterranean Sea, sure, but
Olives.
I think the Greek,
Yeah, a
the
couple
Greek,
of oiled up homies.
Olive oil, homies.
the Greek like supremacy was like pre-Romans, right?
Do you think people used olive
Sounds
oil
about
as
right.
lube back in the day?
Yeah. No, I don't
Hell
think.
yeah.
Do you think they even had an olive oil? Like, when did they start making olive oil?
It's probably, I'm going to guess, before we guess, 1570. What do you guys got?
4000 BC.
Holy, that's before cheese.
Yeah, that's before Chinese cheese, dude.
Yeah, BC before cheese.
Before cheese.
Okay, this makes sense because they probably were trying to have sex without lubrication. And they're like, we got to frickin' figure this shit out. And so they squeeze the
Out of
olives.
desperation.
Dude, I don't think they were worried about this back then, man. 4000 BC. They probably weren't thinking about lube.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Back in the day, there was no deodorant. You hardly took a shower. Dude, everyone's genitals had to smell like shit, and they
You
were all
had-
hairy.
If
You had
everyone
natural
stinks,
human oils going.
no
too,
one.
So
If everyone stinks, no one stinks.
yeah, it's the norm.
That is the thing. You ever go into somebody's house and it smells really bad and they can't smell it?
Talking about my
You
house?
get used to it.
Yeah, my house.
My house, dude?
Call me out. Shit.
Yes, man, for sure. Like when I
It's
got
like, I don't
home
think
today,
I
I thought
smell,
it smelled
but-
bad. It's because the trash had a couple chicken bones in there, and that's my fault.
Mm. You guys ever been to a friend's house that they let their pets poop and pee on the carpet?
Yes.
I've been to one of those. We played like football in the basement, and you had to dodge the shit.
Yeah, the pile.
Ugh, like they just left it there?
Yeah, the animals just shit in the house.
Like,
They
all the
claim not
time.
to notice it, but it's like you had to know.
If you don't notice,
you're-
that's on you.
Yeah, it's
Like
like if you notice it and you don't try to clean it up, then you know, and you just that's like out of ignorance. You just choose not to look for it. You know.
Like Boots shit in the house like a couple days ago, but I think it's because it was thunderstorming out and she didn't want to go outside, right?
Mm.
If it's
She's
downpouring,
scared of
she
you.
gets really afraid of
It's
any sort of thunder or just when it's just downpouring out.
because you're screaming again, huh?
No. All right. What is this? You want to talk about this? Oops. Okay.
What do we got?
STDs and cheating.
So let's see what we got here. More than half of Americans with STDs were infected by cheating partners. You guys ever know anybody with an STD?
Why would they tell me?
I've never like had like a friend that like openly told me they ever had chlamydia or anything. No. But like if you're counting like the what's the one where the Giardia, the Gardasil, fuck. The one that gives women one that gives women cancer but not men.
Oh, isn't that like warts?
I think that's
Genital
how
warts?
I think that I don't know. Is that how it? I don't know.
Doesn't give
man.
you cervical cancer?
cervical
warts.
cancer. That's it. Yeah. What the fuck, Dan?
I like where it's going.
I'm trying to think here. Women.
Cervical's your neck, so
What's Giardia? What's Gardasil? Gardasil.
I mean, I'll be honest.
HPV. It's HPV.
I haven't been tested, so I don't know.
I've never been tested for
Right.
HPV. I don't know.
HPV
Do I have
is
symptoms?
warts.
I got rashes, guys.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
HPV men. Oops, wrong.
It's I think it's genital warts. Yeah, warts.
The fuck are these?
Genital
red-
warts.
This is
Red
on
bumpy
this is on,
crotch.
Oh god, Okay, I don't have this pulled up right now. Okay.
That's a
Damn.
scrotum.
Yeah, we'll never see it. Okay. We see it. No one. I gotta get out of this page, okay?
Dude, you know what's so weird? So why not just make testicles like okay to have the same temperature as your body? They need to be outside of your body, and then they shrink and come and they go up and down to like be a slightly different temperature than your body. Why not just make testicles like okay to be the same temperature as your body, and then save them and keep them safe inside? Why are they outside?
You can tuck them in there and it make it work. You just haven't tried it yet.
I've had them suck up real
You
tight.
can tape them up there.
Tape them.
Dude, for some
See how-
guys,
you
they
can
never
survive.
they never come down, man. That's a thing.
Yeah.
An undescended testy. My cousin had one of those.
What happened?
I don't know, man. I haven't asked.
Did they
him
go
about
in
it.
there and descend it for them
Don't know.
manually?
I just know he had an undescended. I don't know. I think my mom told me or something, but it happens, man. Yeah, one. Sometimes it's just one of them that doesn't come out. Doesn't.
Is
descend.
it culturally normal in the Hmong culture to circumcise?
I would say no, it's not. But I can tell you that I am not culturally Hmong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Did the Chinese circumcise, or are they all hooded?
I think it's all based off of Abrahamic religions, actually. So,
White people.
no, Christians and Jews.
Yeah, religious reasons.
Oh, religious.
Yeah, in the U.S., it's mostly because of Christianity. That is
Dang.
why I, subconsciously think of it as a third world penis.
Oh, the ones with the foreskin?
The ones with the cheese, yeah.
Ooh. Do you think that they're actually cleaning it very good when they take showers?
Nah, dude.
Not good enough.
It's nice to not have to think about that. Okay. Oh, but this story here is about how people only get STDs from their partners that cheat on them. 45%? That's crazy. Or 55%.
Yeah, cheating's weird, huh?
Never had one, so I don't know, man.
Never been tested.
What is the
aware.
clap?
It could be undiagnosed. I'm a potentially undiagnosed STD guy, but
Tell your girlfriend that, dude.
I do.
Okay.
She doesn't believe it.
She doesn't.
STD identifying.
STD.
Yeah. I better get tested quick.
I thought they stopped calling them. Yeah, they started calling them STIs.
You care about your health? Test it, even though you probably haven't been exposed for your health.
Virgins, you better check.
That's why they do. That's why they do the vaccines for the kids. Like just give them because the parents might not know. Just get it out of the way. It's safe. It's better safety.
What was that? Was it polio, the disease that gives you like bumps everywhere? Is it polio?
No, polio will paralyze you and make you get in an iron lung.
What's the one with the bumps everywhere?
Chicken pox? No.
Pox.
Some sort of
No,
pox?
no. It's not. I don't think it's pox.
No,
Does that transform into something?
Most of the things with bumps
Shingles.
on you are poxes. They called it monkeypox. They changed it to mpox.
Oh, what is it? There's some other pox one.
Smallpox?
Smallpox. That's the one. Yeah, let's get a picture of somebody with smallpox.
Exist. Nah.
Holy cow,
dude! 4 of these things are blurred, and
I don't want that.
I don't want to show this to anybody.
So, thank God for the 21st century, eh? We're pretty healthy here with no smallpox.
Well, for now.
Eradicated in 1980.
Whoa. Yeah, why?
Dude,
because
vaccines
vaccines
everywhere. Ugh.
But if you don't, if there's no smallpox for 45 years, people start thinking we don't need vaccines anymore.
Sure.
They would poke little cows that had them, and then they would poke humans.
Is that how they
with
first
the
did
same
it?
needle? That was like the initial vaccine. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Take a little sample of someone that's fucked up, and then transfer it over just a small amount. Like
that's crazy. That's not enough to just infect you.
It's just your immune system hopefully is strong enough to adapt.
So a lot of people just got smallpox and died.
Yeah.
Vaccinated. Yeah.
Yep. That's why anti-vax is, but now we dilute it so well and keep it.
Unless we don't dilute it at all, and it's just an mRNA vaccine, and that's completely different. Okay, this guy. What do you guys think of eggs? How you guys okay eating eggs or no? Because to me,
it's good for you.
Eggs are got a lot of cholesterol, but people say it's a good cholesterol.
Cholesterol is very unknown in terms of how it actually affects. Like all the public school teaching on the different cholesterol might not be true. Like there's a lot of studies showing different results.
Are you some sort of bacon apologist, dude?
I don't know.
Is bacon bad for you or not? Is bacon bad for you or not?
It is.
Why?
It is because of pork.
There's unsaturated fat.
Pork.
There's trans fats.
There's naturally occurring trans fats?
I don't know. I made it up. I'm just assuming bacon's bad for you, right?
Why is bacon
It
bad?
clogs your arteries because it tastes too good, dude. The good foods don't taste that good, man.
Oh, cancer. Heart disease.
Saturated fats, sodium, blood pressure.
Processed meats.
This is the AI response, though. Okay, 2 preservatives, nitrates. It's nitrates. That's why nitrates.
Dude, that's crazy that when you Google now, the AI is the Googling. Isn't that
AI?
When did that happen?
I really don't like that the
This
answer
year?
is AI first because it's not reliable.
Was it this year? Yeah, no, it's wrong a lot of the times, but
yeah, it's within the last year they made it.
Googling's becoming more useless, dude. Actually, it's scary.
What that actually is. It's not actually AI. It's just an Indian guy typing really fast.
Dude, that was the thing. Did we have a story about that where there was actually 1,000 Indian guys?
It was in an Amazon store. Yeah. They were the ones watching the cameras or whatever. It was supposed to be AI
but it was
checkouts, but it's actually just Indian guys checking you out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, they still have the self scans, and that's nice.
Dude, India's the way. Everyone's got their eyes on China. Nobody's really clocking India right now.
The way with what? What do you
mean, man? India is the world's highest populated democracy, right?
Right. And why aren't our t-shirts, Gildan, Hanes, Levi's, why aren't they made in India?
We need to check the height difference. Maybe because the Chinese little Malaysian fingers making the clothes are smaller than the Indian fingers. No, they make a lot of clothes in
Bangladesh,
which that's what is that, Sri Lanka or no? Where is Bangladesh?
See, the thing about India is they skipped the Industrial Revolution. They went straight to the technological revolution. You know, they're all in our call centers. They're doing all of our IT work. What happened to India's Industrial Revolution? Why were they allowed to skip it?
They didn't. Have you seen Slumdog Man? They didn't skip it. I
But
think they weren't allowed. It's not that they weren't allowed, dude. Like England built all their trains
Yeah.
and shit. They got colonized, man.
They colonized them and then set them free.
The English made all the borders, and that's why there's like a big deal at the north with Kashmir. Like they don't want to be part of India, but they call it like Indian administered Kashmir. It's like because they want to be part of like Pakistan or something, or their own country. I don't.
Man, there's so many secrets of India that we just don't even know. Like we
called-
live our lives in America thinking about McDonald's and Netflix. Think about all the mysteries yet to be had.
Well, watch Slumdog Millionaire. It's a 2008 movie, but it teaches
I've seen
you
it.
quite a bit
I
about
don't.
Indian culture.
That's like a musical, right?
It's not
I
a
don't ever
musical
wanna
at all
watch that.
whatsoever. It opens with this kid
I think
who's
it's
a Muslim
musical.
kid, and his parents get fucking annihilated by the anti-Muslims because most of the people are Hindu. And so the Muslims are a
Google
minority.
Maps a random spot in India.
Yeah. Street View.
Why?
Trash.
Google
So-
Map. Google
So we
Map.
can see what
Yeah,
it is like.
All right, we're going.
we're trash hunting.
We're trash hunting. We're gonna let's find out. Let's try to find a big pile of trash. In
First
India.
off,
wouldn't be
I didn't
hard.
even know India was in that location on the continent.
Where do you think
Holy
South
shit.
Asia is, man? Okay.
Let's go. They have a lot of rivers in India. Did you see the river?
Have you ever heard
networks?
of the Indus
Nile
River?
is.
It's where the name of India comes from, Bill.
That's only one river. There was many.
Of course, man. But the Indus
All right.
River is the biggest one.
Street View.
Let's go
Yeah,
with
zoom in. Zoom
Drop
in.
us down.
Dude, these names are in Indian.
Is this displayed?
Yes.
Okay, zoom in.
To where, dude? All these names
It
are in
doesn't matter.
You
Indian.
pick.
Yeah, like
Director's
kind of
choice.
I don't know where
Inland.
Delhi is.
inland.
Producer's
No,
choice.
we don't need a name. Anywhere.
I want to look up Delhi or New Delhi.
All of these
Dude.
places matter. All of these places matter.
Of course they matter, but I'm looking for a specific city here. Okay.
No,
No, we're supposed to do
we're learning
random.
things.
Come on.
Okay.
There's Mumbai
Where the hell is Mumbai, man?
on the left. We need a new city that we've never heard of.
Yeah,
Zoom in.
I know Mumbai. Okay, let's look up Pimpri Chinchwad. Okay.
That's a good one.
Pimpri Chinchwad.
There we go. Zoom in
No, where's the trash?
on the river,
The
and let's
river.
get a street view on the river.
a street view on this river.
Yeah.
You just want to see people like pissing in the river. Okay.
Damn.
Let's
get one.
actually let's go up. Let me move this up here. Drop it on the highway.
That's too busy of a street. We need a back road.
I can't
Drop
drop
the digital guy on the
it's
freeway.
not letting me. Okay. Oh, right. This is just like an empty lot.
Doesn't look too bad.
I'm looking up
another
New
one?
Delhi.
Oh, come on. You don't even know how to Google Maps.
I'm trying to find New Delhi. Okay. It doesn't call it New Delhi, right? Oh, it does. Okay. This is.
All right, let's see it. Let's see a street view. This is too proper.
It's one of their main
Damn, you see,
cities.
they got the hexagrams in there,
We
dude.
we want to see the hood.
Look at all those hexas.
You want to see like Bombay?
Dude, the geometry of their cities, kind of insane. These are secrets of India that we need to uncover.
Okay, here's Mumbai. It's not called Bombay anymore. It's Mumbai. Okay, there's got to be a trash pile here. That's an
That's
airport.
the airport, dude.
Dude, maybe Slumdog Millionaire lied to me. Okay,
All right,
Is that
zoom
where
in to where
slum
the
is?
slums are. Let's see it.
I don't know where the slums are, man.
Oh, the gray parts, the parts that's just all gray.
Is that not just like
Okay,
Concrete?
bottom left. Bottom left. Zoom in. Zoom in. Street view.
oh god?
This is it. Yes.
That's dense.
Yes.
This is it.
Look at all the motorcycles. There's so many.
Okay, the trash was a lie. Myth busted.
Maybe that Slumdog Millionaire was 2008, man. Maybe they got rid of all the
Different
giant
times.
landfills.
Different times. That's why the oceans are going. They put all the trash in the water, dude.
I feel like I'm only seeing
Water
men.
levels.
I don't think women can go
Well.
outside.
That's not the thing there. Wait, is it?
Where are the women?
I know they have like a big problem with like women getting raped on buses.
Dang.
They have like
That-
chemical castration there, where they like
I'm going with not
What?
cool.
Chemical?
where they make it so you can't do it. Okay.
What?
Mm.
How do you know this, dude? I've never heard of that.
Never
before.
heard? Do we need to go into Indian chemical castration right now?
So they like melt off.
Okay,
They melt you down. I've been schmelted. Like what? They burn you with acid, dude. Holy shit.
Did they give you estrogen?
Silver iodine.
It's via anaphrodisiac drugs. That's to reduce libido and sexual activity or to treat cancer. What?
Oh, they just. Oh.
Does
Can you
it
not get a
remove-
boner though? Because
That's
even
the
if you,
idea.
you can't get a boner.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, if someone just keeps raping people over and over again, dude.
All right, this
They
is a
probably
weird
can't
question.
transmit STDs.
But if you chopped off the head of a penis, could you still ejaculate?
That's a Caitlyn Jenner
Yes.
question.
Can you, Dan? You know,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, he's sure. He's sure.
guaranteed. It's
I
all.
thought it was-
A lot of it's like mental. You know what I mean? You need the physical stimuli, but a lot of it, if you're just that horned up, dude, and you got that going on, you probably still make it work. Or is it hurt too bad? Yeah, maybe it just hurt.
I don't know, man. But
Yeah,
what about pizza farms, huh? What about pizza farms?
That's the perfect
Let's
transition.
move
dude.
off chemical castration and chopping
Yeah.
peeps to pizza
the,
farms.
The idea of a pizza farm is you grow all of the things that you need to make a pizza all in one location. So tomatoes, wheat, you have cows, pork
Oh.
for sausage,
Yes.
you got herbs, oregano. You literally have a pizza. Like, how hard would it be to just, you buy an acre of land, and then you buy all the things you need for a pizza, and then you live off pizza forever?
You just
Literally.
make only veggie pizzas.
What if you're lactose intolerant? Like
You could forego the cow.
40% of people in Asia are lactose intolerant.
Can't they process it to make it the lactose go away so that you could still have lactose-free pizza homemade on
tell
your
you
pizza
that-
farm?
I don't know. Does lactose-free milk work for pizzas? Or does the no sugar content does not affect the pizza? I don't know, man.
I don't know how they get rid of the lactose.
No
How do they do
sugar.
that? We looked this up before, didn't we?
Lactase.
Yeah.
Lactase?
Lactate. That's the type of sugar. Like sucrose is regular sugar, right?
Do they boil it?
We already looked this up, man.
I
It's just
know,
like
I
they
forgot.
introduced the
Uh,
enzyme, so it like denatures all the shit, so it doesn't affect you.
Free. Okay, we're skipping past the AI result. They add a
Oh, the
lactase,
yeah.
enzyme. Okay. Yep. Have you?
So all you need,
it
that's
tastes-
all
it
you need,
tastes-
and then
it
you
does
can make
taste different.
your own lactose-free pizza on your pizza farm. You just have one more ingredient, lactase,
How many
and then you don't.
pizzas
Then you don't
do you
poop
grow?
your pants.
Like how many pizzas you growing per year here?
Infinite. That's your whole. That's your whole food.
How
I mean,
you?
they're selling you like pizzas for like what? Oh, up to like $20. The cost to make a pizza is like less than $2. So
Little Caesars does not charge 20.
I'm just saying, yeah, for non-little skis or
If you're trying to
like
get
Costco,
trying to get a large cottage inn or a large
like a specialty,
serve pizza,
you treat yourself.
like not
Be like
not a
Zlatan out.
Michigan chain. Am I lagging?
It's like $25 a pizza, which is outrageous.
Yeah. For
mean-
what? Like it's a ripoff, but you got to do it. It tastes so nice.
It's a ripoff.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Not olive oil. Death from laughter. The final topic of the pod tonight. Can you die from laughing? Yes.
This has been proven. You can die from laughing.
But like how many
It
people?
will give you cardiac arrest. You just keep laughing. Just a goofball of a night, and you end up dead.
I'm stress laughing over here, guys. Cut it out.
Okay, I'm looking at the most recent one here is a 2003 ice cream truck driver in northern Thailand. He died soon after begun laughing in his sleep.
Ooh, that's creepy.
He was 52 years old, near Phuket, aka Fuck It. Right. Started mumbling and laughing. Newspapers reported that his wife made several attempts to wake him up. As he was laughing to no avail, he stopped breathing on Wednesday after 2 minutes of that's crazy way to die. Laughing in your sleep, can't be awoken. Just fucking ugh.
That sounds like demons.
Demons.
Like the Joker, he just laughs so much he can't breathe, and that's that.
The world's an angry place. Fucking clip
The new Joker too, dude. Can't wait.
She's
really
Gaga's
Lady
putting an album
Gaga.
out. She's putting an album
Can't
out with the
wait.
movie. I'm gonna see it, man.
It's not Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger has been dead for 16 years.
It's AI Heath Ledger. They brought him back AI version like they did the old Star Wars
and Tupac
Emperor
for that
guy,
performance.
Yeah, the hologram Tupac.
Dude, not like the Emperor. Yes, they brought him. No, the Emperor is still alive.
It wasn't the Emperor. It was like the Empire. Like
yeah, the general, the Grand Moff,
Yeah.
whatever. But they also brought back Princess Leia, which I don't like that.
too soon, dude.
Is it
They
gonna
keep doing
be-
that with Harrison Ford on the whatever Indiana Jones is. They made him just
He's
like
old.
AI. Did you see that shit?
Hey, did we talk
No.
about
Crazy, dude.
Darth Vader dying? Mufasa died a couple weeks ago.
But
That's a lion. You went from Darth Vader to Mufasa.
Same guy. It's James Earl Jones, Bill.
Played the same guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Played
yeah.
both.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think we talked about that guy, do we?
he died.
Can we get a
yeah.
picture of him? Let's pull up
James-
a picture of James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
I think we should say a prayer.
Rest in peace, Jimmy. He's dead.
You look like a man I could have given a hug. I think that you would have given me a nice hug. I think I would have felt really nice by getting a hug from you, James Earl Jones.
He was also the African king in Coming to America.
He just looks so kind.
Then it is settled. From this day forth, anyone who throws roses at my son's feet will answer to me.
Father, it is not just that, it's everything.
It is an intentionally comedic role, but yeah, he's pretending to be like an African king. Have you guys seen Coming to America?
No.
It's like a 1988, I guess, Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall movie. You guys know Arsenio Hall?
Let's
heard
get
it
a
was
picture
real
of
good.
Arsenio.
Come on, you seriously? You don't know who Arsenio Hall is?
You're the movie guy. I'm
Movie
like
guy.
now a movie guy. Yeah, that was your whole career.
This
you
is
know?
our
I've
Arsenio
seen
Hall.
this guy.
Yeah, because he used to have his own show twice.
I would rather get a hug from the other guy.
Well, the other
This
guys.
guy,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
please,
Arsenio.
God, no.
Arsenio Hall is not a bad guy in any way.
I
No,
think it's
he
because
looks
he
a little
looks
sus.
skinnier. Yeah, the skin because he's so skinny. I don't think I'd like the hug.
Like,
Wouldn't
he's-
feel as nice.
He should be like in a vampire movie or something, you know?
You want
straight
a Mufasa hug. You want a hug from
Mm.
this guy.
Dang,
Ooh.
he's so handsome.
You know,
I thought Mufasa was the bad guy. Dang.
no, that's Scar, dude. His younger brother. God.
Mm.
Dude, some lions do have those black manes though. It's pretty cool looking.
Let's get a picture of a lion with a black mane.
That's a furry.
Lion, black
Furry
mane.
black mane lion.
Dang.
Yeah, Scar is real, dude. Scar's a real guy, just like that one right there, man.
Lions
Oh,
are weird
God,
because
this is
they're
a picture of a dead lion. Okay,
they're kind of like house cats. Like in some ways, they're like a house cat, but not.
they're not
You know,
like
isn't
house
it?
cats.
They are a cat. They'll purr, right?
They'll purr and rip you apart. Yeah.
Can we get the sound of a lion purring?
Last year, I was tracking this giant lion.
Nope, not that. Real, dude. How am I supposed to find
Lion per
a
ASMR.
lion purring video, man?
Pull off black mane lion. Just do lion purring. Here we go. That's like a bobcat.
That's not
Whoa.
a meow.
Whoa, that's a roar.
No, that's how they made Godzilla right there.
Aw.
All right, well, this has been episode 24 of the Dragon Drop Podcast. Those are some large cats making noises. Yep.
Thanks for tuning in. Our biggest fan, Ian, and Pete Eves.
Ian didn't like last week's episode, but Pete Eves thought it was our best. So it's really
I thought
weird
the
that our two
disappointment
super
was like
fans.
a troll.
Oh, I don't think Ian.
Well,
was
I mean,
trolling.
he had to have been referring to something, though. You know, it wasn't
He's-
the whole.
Ian doesn't see reality objectively.
He should have like timestamped what he was. You know,
I don't know, man.
next time, more direct feedback, please.
It's probably about me yelling about our job when we work together.
Oh, yeah, you were holding back.
It's supposed to,
That's what he
this
was upset about.
podcast is Ian's escape from work. So.
Nice. We need to do 2 a week or 5 a week, so he has one every day.
One for Ian. All for Ian.
For his
But,
whole work shift.
he does want us to talk about his mental health and figure it out.
For
think-
next week, send in details about your current state of your mental health, and we can psychoanalyze.
Well, I mean, I think he's finally realizing that he's not perceiving interactions objectively.
That's
Like-
a lot of people. A lot of
Right.
people have that problem.
But like
Interactions are
he's
not
mad
object.
at interactions that haven't happened and will not happen. You know.
Yeah, the way you see things is never going to be the way that someone else sees like a situation. Like even if it's like talking about it or theoretical in your head, you know, you'll never get it right. So
Every Friday at 12:15, we got a new episode of the Drag and Drop podcast. If you notice, we got some shorts again. That's Bill. Bill is pumping them out. So if you want more shorts, maybe timestamp your favorite part of an episode, and we'll turn it into a short, and we'll thank you for it. Right?
That's to Ian.
That's not to Ian. That's probably to my brother or maybe
anybody.
Edward. Edward, if you see a good funny part, let us know, dude.
Is there an Edward?
Yes,
There's an
sir.
Edward. Yes, he's in the Disney.
You know
You've
an
seen him.
Edward.
Okay, but yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. See you later.
Thank you.